evening, and welcome to the first of what I hope to be many broadcasts. I will look to regularly deliver these broadcasts at least once a term. We will also look at the possibility of delivering training by a similar method. The easiest way you can keep up the broadcasts is to click on the subscribe button below and then click the bell to enable notifications. This means you'll get a notification every time we are live. Before I go any further, I thought it would be a good idea to introduce the person behind the camera. Sam Raby has been helping me with all things digital for a number of years, and when I said I wanted to do live broadcasts, he was my go-to man. Sam has worked at HQ for a number of years in the IT department and has been at the forefront of delivering their online meetings and broadcasts. To me, it seemed like a no-brainer. So it gives me great pleasure to announce my first appointment of ADC Digital. Sam will be helping me and everyone else with all things digital. I know that's very broad, but we'll work out what his role entails as we progress through. 2018 has been a challenging year. We have seen much turbulence in both districts, with many challenges to overcome. At the end of 2017, Chris Whitehead stood down as DC of Chinkford, and Russell took over the role. Russell done a great job at holding the fort whilst the county worked out what they were doing, as they also had the appointment of a new county commissioner, Lee Clark. Russell decided that he was going to step back from acting as DC, and Laura Peathers took on the role. Thanks to both for keeping the district running. The county has attempted to recruit a new DC for Chinkford, but has been unsuccessful for a number of years. The idea of joining both districts has been bounded around. As you know, we have started a consultation process to look at the possibility of joining both Chinkford and Waltham Forest South. This does not mean that this is going to happen. If both districts don't want it to happen, then it won't. But I feel that we're already in a stronger position. Early in the year, it decided that we would start to share some of our resources. We will already have a desk, network commissioner and appointment committee working across the districts. I'm pleased to say the early signs that this is working. Compliance on appointments and DBS has risen, and we are no longer have a large number of people awaiting to see the AAC in Chinkford. A couple of weekends ago, we held our first online consultation where you were given the opportunity to ask some questions. This was well received and had a good number of questions. One of the main questions highlighted was what would happen to our group numbers. The answer to this is they will not change. We already have duplicate numbers in Waltham Forest South, but they're followed by Leighton, Walthamstow or Hymes Park. The joining of our district will not affect the groups directly. The easiest way to think about it is a change of management at district level. I can also confirm that we would have a new district badge, and the idea of it being based around the coat of arms of Waltham Forest. But just to reiterate, there is no decision has been made. We're just in consultation. In early 2019, we will hold face-to-face consultation, and details of this will follow soon. Generally, in 2019, we are going to see a lot of changes, mainly based on the appointment process and training. HQ will be letting us know what they will be changing in the new year, but the idea is based around making it easier and more welcoming. Next year, I see as a big year for scouting in Waltham Forest. We have the opportunity of starting 2 Muslim scout groups in the borough, and I'll also be looking at the possibility of filling some of the gaps in the centre of the borough, where over the years we have had to close groups. I know that volunteer recruitment is at the forefront of our minds. We need more volunteers to help grow scouting. We have already started a recruitment workshop in WFS, so I'll be looking to the Regional Development Service to extend that into Chinkford. The sooner we decide around both districts merging, the better, as once a decision is made, we have the opportunity to move forward with a larger project called Grow Your Group. This is a tried and tested project from the Development Service, but requires complete engagement from every single leader. Next year, we'll see the opening of the boathouse on Hymes Park Lake, where everyone will be able to benefit from canoeing and other water activities. The works on the changing facilities will be starting soon, which is the final bit of work required. We will continue to be working on the Mallee to return it back to its functioning sleepover and activity centre. Both these facilities now need you to use them. Simply, if we don't use them, we're going to lose them. One of my main priorities is to recruit a new team. Unfortunately, I've been unable to prepare this to go out before Christmas, so this will go out in the new year. I'm looking for a number of deputies to look after the 3 pillars of work: people, programme and perception. I'd also be looking for a chief of staff type deputy to have overall oversight of the district. And all I can say is if you're willing to step up and give management role a go, then please do get in contact. I cannot run this district on my own, and I need to make sure that we're providing a quality programme to our young people. We are complying with POR and making sure that our young people are safe in their scouting. I have 2 things to ask of you before the year is out. Number 1, if you've never been on Compass, then you should have been. We're 4 years into using Compass. All your details, training and DBS status are contained within. Get yourself logged into Compass, check your details, mandatory training and DBS status. It's your responsibility to keep your details up to date. And one thing I'm battling against is incorrect information and people who have roles in the wrong place or doing roles that are not on Compass. I'm also hearing from people that they're saying that they're not getting information. Again, I can only go on the information that's available on Compass. Number 2, please complete your GDPR training. This is a short e-learning package which takes no longer than about 30 minutes to complete. HQ have set a deadline on the 31st of December to complete, and for those that have not completed, you're likely to be suspended. We've had several months to complete this, and you've been given plenty of warnings. Lastly, and most importantly, I just want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you for all that you've done over the last year. Without you, 1,300 young people would not be able to enjoy scouting and all that it can give. I hope that you take the time over the festive period to enjoy some precious moments with your family. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.